Yeah, great Biggie. Drew has a lot of momentum going into this match. But please, this computer is just not ready for me to do this stuff. Alright guys, I'll be going live in a minute talking about WrestleMania Night 1 in just a little bit. I just gotta get some camera stuff worked out. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to start the live stream in just a little bit, talking about WrestleMania Night 1. I have it up on my TV. I'm ready to go. Will Cody finish his story? We're going to find out together here tonight. And once I can get this posted to my Twitter, and then I will be good to go, and we'll get into WrestleMania Night 1. As I have the pre-show up right now. We're about a half hour away from WrestleMania Night 2. So much to talk about. Obviously, you have to start with, it's funny. I did a video the other day with my friend Brian. We were talking about what it was like to be at WrestleMania 30 when the Undertaker streak was broken and how it felt in the stadium. Well, 10 years later, we get the complete opposite where, Gunther was on his 666th day as Intercontinental Champion. And Sami Zayn pulled off the impossible. He did something in 665 days nobody else could do, and that was beat Gunther and dethrone him for the Intercontinental title. And, I've seen people, people were mad when this match was announced, when Sami won the gauntlet. And people were like, oh, why wasn't it Chad? I think if you take a note of how WWE has been telling stories in the Triple H era, and I'll get to that in a minute because they really want to hammer home that this is the Triple H era in WWE. But Sami Zayn beating Gunther, the story of the match, where towards the end of the match, you see Sami Zayn, he's beaten down. Gunther is just continuing the beat down. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee's on the commentary, telling the ref to end the match, but Sami Zayn just would not stay down. And the story of the match being that Sami Zayn would just not give up. He had his little hawk up moment there at the end. He hits that insane brainbuster to Gunther, the Huluva kick. He falls on the Gunther, and the referee counts to 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a new Intercontinental Champion in Sami Zayn, which is, I don't know who that is, but I don't know who that is. My microphone is like, my TV is on, but not really paying attention too much to TV because it's just a pre-show. But yeah, this dude is just like screaming. I don't know what, screaming something about Rhea Ripley. But back to what I was saying about Gunther. Turn this down because he's screaming. But Gunther 666-day reign. Obviously, a lot of people thought, oh, Sami Zayn would lose, and that Chad Gable was the end game to the story, the finishing of Gunther and him being dethroned as the Intercontinental Champion. And we saw Gable, he lost the this dude is getting on my nerves screaming. I don't know who he is, but he's just screaming constantly here. But like what I'm saying here, so I can keep focused with this dude screaming. I don't know who he is. But the whole thing, fans going into this match were mad because Chad Gable is the one that's supposed to beat Gunther. Chad Gable is the one that's supposed to beat Gunther. And so when Sami Zayn won the gauntlet match, people were mad. People were like, no, this should be Chad Gable. And I've seen people today online were like, Sami Zayn shouldn't have won the match. And I said in my predictions video that I thought Sami Zayn was just there to help. He was just the most credible opponent that they had that could just put Gunther over, and Sami would be another victim of Gunther, and then eventually it would be Gable and Gunther, and Gable would get his story. But as we've seen in the Triple H era, a lot of long-term booking, that we see and stuff that we had not seen before in WWE, where the things that's been missing in WWE under the last few years or last 15 so years of the Vince McMahon era, where people were complaining about no long-term stories, characters weren't fleshed out, things like that. We're finally seeing that here in the Triple H era, and I think the long game here is going to be Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. Will there be a heel turn by Gable? Will there be a heel turn? I think if there's a heel turn, it needs to be by Sami Zayn, because they need to use the fact that the fans were upset that Gable did not win the gauntlet, and Sami Zayn came out and said, "Hey, uh, he talked about, I think Booker T was talking about on his podcast, where Sami had said that he was bothered by the crowd reaction and that the fans, were mad that Gable didn't win the gauntlet match. And, I think if they can use that towards to build towards Sami versus Chad Gable for, say, SummerSlam, then I think this would have been all worth it at the end of the day, because, again, I know for me, I said it in my predictions video, Sami didn't need the win, so to speak. But again, the moment, when Sami got the 3 count, like you couldn't help but feel so excited for Sami in that moment to win. He's hugging his wife, his kid. Like, everything about it was so. Now I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with Sami and Chad moving forward. Is Gunther going to move directly into the world title picture? I kind of figured Gunther would have just retained and they would have took the title off of him closer to to Bash of Berlin. So for me, this is going to be interesting to see where they go. I still think Gable is going to be the long-term answer of being the Intercontinental Champion. I think Sami and Chad are going to put on great matches. If it's just one match, I can't imagine it's one match, but even if they do a 3-match series between them, we're going to be in for a good match, good series, whatever ends up being a good storyline between the two. And it's about Chad getting back to the Intercontinental title. And it's funny because people said this about Cody Rhodes, and I'll talk about Cody Rhodes in a minute. People said the story is Cody going to win the title. It doesn't matter if Roman has the title, it's just Cody winning the title. That's the story, and that Roman didn't need to have the title. But I think you're kind of seeing that playing out here with the Intercontinental Championship, where Sami Zayn is now the new champion, and Chad is just going to go after whoever the champion is. But I don't want to talk too much about that. But now I think I'm going to change my prediction for the U.S. title pick match, because I think Kevin Owens will probably win the U.S. title. I think they're going to have a moment between Kevin and Sami tonight, when after Kevin Owens wins the United States title. We're going to see Sami and Kevin hug it out, have a moment. Sami and Kevin won the tag team titles last year in the main event of night one. So I think this year we're going to see a moment between them. And I would love to see them have a moment where they are both the world champion, like Sami winning the world title, and then I guess Kevin the WWE champion. However that works out, I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, let's move on from the Intercontinental title picture here, because okay, it's just a freaking wireless ad. But let's move on. I talked about the Triple H era, right? So to me, Triple H came out and he started the show last night. He's probably going to start off the show tonight. But he came out and said it's a new era in WWE. And Michael Cole on commentary, he made it a point. He said it's the Triple H era. Like, they really wanted to tell you. They wanted you to know. They wanted you to know that this is a new era in WWE. And, they really want to hammer home that Vince McMahon is no longer in charge. They really want to make sure that you know that. Like, they are adamant in that, hey, this is a new era in WWE. And to me, I think this is like the one thing that we as fans been waiting for, is Triple H to take over WWE, take it over from Vince. Obviously, I'm not going to get into the circumstances and all the stuff around it, but we've been waiting for this moment. This is Triple H's first WrestleMania completely in charge. And if you count NXT, when you have Shawn Michaels running NXT, I mean, DX essentially took over WWE from Vince McMahon. That's kind of crazy. Like, go back to 1997 and tell people that Triple H and Shawn Michaels are going to be running WWE one day. They wouldn't believe you. Yeah, I mean, they say it's a new era. They are adamant about a new era. They had a new opening, credits thing, the then, now, forever. Brand new, all brand new. And I think it was at the end of the show last night where Triple H did the voiceover for, like, the ending credits. And, that was similar to what Vince McMahon used to do, where you would hear Vince's voice. He would do like the pay-per-view introductions, and he would do the whole, the WF, the worldwide leader in sports thing, or I think that was somebody else. But like, you could hear Triple H's voice. Triple H did that, and to me, they are really hammering home that this is a new era in WWE. And I think, we saw Sami Zayn beat Gunther last night. I think tonight we're going to see even more evidence of a new era in WWE. And tonight, we got to talk about the Bloodline. Obviously, Cody Rhodes. I got my Cody Rhodes t-shirt on here. Is Cody going to finish the story? We saw last night Bloodline essentially ended up being Bloodline Rules, because The Rock basically told the ref, if he kept counting, because, there was a spot in the match last night where Rock was getting counted out, and The Rock told the ref, hey, F off. If you keep counting, I'm going to fire you. And I absolutely love the fact that they're playing so hard to The Rock being a member of the board on the TKO. Like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Look, at this point, it doesn't matter. As The Rock would say, it doesn't matter, whether they pivoted or not. Because at this point, who cares, right? Because, The Rock has been saying, enjoy the ride that The Rock is going to take you on. And guess what? I am 100% enjoying the ride. Sure, did the fans cause the W to pivot? Did they had to change their booking around? Sure, but it was 100% worth it if tonight Cody Rhodes does in fact overcome the odds and he finishes the story, and I fully expect this to be an overbooked mess. I talked about this in my predictions. I said hey, it's John O'Clock. The I said it last night in my prediction. I said in my predictions, I said this had to be Bloodline Rules. It has to be an overbooked, chaotic mess. It's funny because I talked about this when I said, how chaotic it has to be, and you have about it from a standpoint of you have everybody that's ever had trouble or had feuds with Roman Reigns, and you have Seth Rollins, you have Jay Uso, obviously. You got, you know, maybe if you want to include Sami Zayn, maybe, but Sami Zayn, he's the Intercontinental Champion, so that makes me think Sami's going to move away from the bloodline, and that he may not be helping Cody Rhodes. And we are 20 minutes away from the start of WrestleMania Night 2, so make sure as we go into the night, as the show progresses, make sure you leave your comments on the show in the chat. And the thing about Cody is that he has to finish the story, right? Because we can't go a whole nother year waiting for Cody to finish his story. And I feel like, to me, this is definitely, when Triple H is harping on the fact that this is a new era in WWE, Michael Cole wanting you to know that this is the Triple H era. I feel like, to me, this is definitely going to be the start of a new era, like something that I felt like we were going to get last year. Because, you figure Sami and Kevin Owens winning the tag titles, and then Cody beating Roman last year, and then, that would have started the new era in WWE, so to speak. But we're going to get that tonight. And again, I talked about it being an overbooked mess. Who's going to help Cody Rhodes? I mean, they've alluded to it on the pre-show. I think it was CM Punk. He said Cody needs a plan. He needs help, and we know he needs help because we know the Bloodline is going to get involved. The Bloodline Rules. We know The Rock is going to be involved. So everything around that match is going to be insane. Don't mind when I'm looking at my TV and it's just, I'm just keeping track of what's going on in case I'm missing anything that's important. But they're just kind of just talking to Karrion Kross and the AOP right now. But who is going to help Cody Rhodes? I've alluded to it on my predictions video, but are we going to see John Cena? Are we going to see Austin? We saw the tease a couple weeks ago in Chicago when The Rock was beating down Cody Rhodes in the pouring rain of Chicago. And they were just happened to where that timely shot of John Cena and Austin on the production truck. And, WWE under Triple H, one of the best things that I've loved is that they give you these Easter eggs of what might happen or hinting at stuff. And I don't know. I mean, we know The Rock and Austin, have history. Rock and Cena have history. So So who is going to help Cody Rhodes? Vince will probably get involved. Jey Uso. Who else is going to help Cody Rhodes finish the story? And I talked about it. I mean, who knows? We might get a holographic Dusty Rhodes delivering a bionic elbow to Roman Reigns. I mean, this is going to be a crazy mess. But we'll see what happens if Cody can finish his story, and how overbooked of a mess will it be? I will be here afterwards. I'll keep the live stream going as I will recap the full WrestleMania show, night one, night two, as man, I really need to get a new computer for this stuff. But the other match I do want to talk about here is Bayley versus Io Sky. It's crazy. I feel like this match has not gotten. I think the what do you call it, the appreciation of that it really should have gotten, because Bayley being the one to turn on Damage Control, the way she revealed that she learned Japanese, and she learned that Io and Asuka and Kyrie were all talking about her behind her back, and that she had to turn on them first. And that whole night, like I said before, like that same night she did that was the night that Cody Rhodes essentially gave away his spot to The Rock, and so nobody was really talking about how great that segment was. And for me, I still think Io Sky is going to win tonight. You know, I should have. I did my predictions based off of the match order, and I should have realized that the match, Sami Zayn and Gunther was before the tag team main event last night, and they popped the crowd with Sami Zayn winning, but they followed that up with the crowd being mad that Rock and Roman won. So now the fans are upset. Now they want to see Cody finish the story even more. And I think when you look at if the match placement stays the way it is, where you have Bayley and Io before Cody Rhodes and Roman, Io is going to win when the fans want Bayley to win, and that's going to make them upset. And I think then you have Cody Rhodes send the crowd home happy. I mean, I think that's a logical booking. Plus, Damage Control was formed at SummerSlam. So, for me, the most logical place for Bayley to put Damage Control to rest is at SummerSlam. Have Bayley beat Io at SummerSlam this year in Cleveland. It would be the 2 years since Damage Control debuted. And we saw last night, Damage Control is already 0-1 for the weekend. Bianca, Jade, Naomi, they beat Asuka, Kyrie, and Dakota last night on night one. And so we'll see what is going to happen. Match, will we see Bianca, Jade, and Naomi make an appearance again tonight? Is that going to be the case? Will there be some shenanigans in that one? We probably don't want, if that's the match before Cody and Roman, because you don't want to have because it almost feels like it's going to be that match that just settles everybody down and gets them ready. That big pop, that big moment in Roman versus Cody for later on the night. And I think you have to give Bayley her moment. Been in the U.S. title match, but I've really come to enjoy this feud between LA Knight and AJ Styles. The new heel AJ Styles is so good. I mean, babyface AJ is all right. Heel AJ is just on another level. But yeah, AJ Styles, LA Knight. Yeah, that should be a good match. I think it might continue beyond WrestleMania, but uh, I feel like this is the one to me that have gotten the stipulation of the Philadelphia street fight. Like, I don't really care too much for uh, what is it, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits against AOP and Karrion Cross, and I know they're trying to get people hyped for that match, but like, I don't know, I just don't really care for it. I kind of wish Street Profits were actually in that tag team ladder match we saw last night for the tag team titles. Um, and speaking of the tag team titles, I mean, we got about 4 minutes here from the start of night 2, and I want to talk a little bit about night 1. But like, to me, you know, Jimmy versus Jay, that was, I don't know, maybe comment, you guys can leave your comments here, but you know, was Jimmy and Jay a good match? Because I felt like it felt like to me that it was missing something. Like, it was missing that extra spice. Like, where was Rikishi, their father? Like, to me, the tag team main event, and I gotta give credit to The Rock. The fact that he went and did a full 44-minute match. When everybody was talking before WrestleMania, it was like, oh, The Rock can't do a full match anymore. And he went out there for 44 minutes. And yeah, I know people talked about it being slow and it wasn't like fun, but you got to remember the Bloodline matches, it's about the story. It's the Bloodline matches are not going to be your 5-star wrestling classics. The Bloodline is about story and telling a story, and that's what we got. But I feel like, to me, I would have taken 10 minutes away from the main event and gave it to Jimmy versus Jay, because it was just missing something for me. Like, I wanted them to have more heat in the match. It needed more spice. It needed more something. It was just missing something, and the finish just kind of came out of nowhere for Jay winning, and it was just like I needed more because it didn't fit the whole build up to the feud, and for me, it definitely wasn't. I've seen people say this is, if AEW did Matt Jackson versus Nick Jackson and the Young Bucks were feuding, that I think a lot of people have, but it just seemed like they were just like, yeah, let's just do the match and then Jay would win. But it really does seem like the end of the Bloodline, don't it? But um, I mean, I would have gave him 10 more minutes. I I would have said, you know what? Let's do a moment where Rikishi gets involved. Maybe Jimmy's beating down Jay. Rikishi tries to get him to stop. Build heat on Jimmy towards the finish of the match, and then maybe Jay attacks his father. I mean, Jimmy attacks his father. Whatever. It just needed. It needed. It needed more to me. I think that was the most disappointing match for me on night 1 was Jimmy versus Jay, but maybe that's because I expected more. Maybe my expectations for the match was too high. Um, you know, I don't know. I expected them to do more. I thought there would be a lot more, especially with the storytelling aspect of it. Getting Rikishi involved. Where was Solo, who was also their brother. So like, to me, it just needed more. That was probably the most disappointing match for me for night 1 was the fact that we did not really see, a true conclusion to Jimmy versus Jay. Like, I feel like, to me, like, okay, it was a true conclusion, but it just didn't deliver on the hype in the feud when Jimmy's been costing Jay. Jimmy cost Jay the title against Roman in SummerSlam. He cost Jay the Intercontinental title. You know, like, to me, all of that should have built up to them doing a lot more than they did. And that's sad because I think Jimmy and Jay could, if you give them more time, I think they could easily put on a great match together. But I guess we'll see if it continues. I mean, I don't think so, but I guess now, since it's, seems like the end of the bloodline is coming tonight, maybe at some point they'll get reunited. But yeah, I mean, if I had to say, that was probably my most disappointing match of night one. And, they're showing the highlights from the main event last night. Again, 44 minutes. The Rock went 44 minutes, and I'm going to post the link here. I'm going to keep talking, but 44 minutes. Like, everyone says, like, The Rock can't do a singles match no more, and he just went out there 44 minutes, did some insane spots. There was a point in the match where Roman speared The Rock by accident when Cody moved out of the way. That's going to play into after WrestleMania. So we'll see how that is going to go down between Rock and Roman. Tonight, WrestleMania Night 2 is getting ready to begin. Obviously, Cody kind of, my thumbnail for this was the Cody Rhodes. He kind of did that same shot where Cody has that, like, disappointed look on his face. Like, man, they lost. Now he's got the Bloodline Rules, and apparently I don't want to spoil anything because it's may or may not happen tonight, but apparently, as much as we talk about Cody having his Avengers, and last night was the Infinity War ending. Tonight's going to be the End Game ending, where everybody, goes and just beats up Roman Reigns, and, like, everybody comes from the woodwork and they help Cody win. Yeah, that's what we're probably going to see tonight. Everybody talks about the Avengers, Cody having his Avengers. Well, Roman Reigns might have a surprise or two up his sleeve tonight. We can't count that out. The Bloodline, The Rock showed that family tree at the press conference. The Bloodline is, their whole family is so huge. Like, the joke is that Roman Reigns can pretty much pull any family member, find any family member basically, and help him retain the title. And the joke is that he won't ever lose because, a new member of the Bloodline will just pop up from nowhere. So, I don't want to get into the spoil. I don't want to say who, but there is rumors that a new member has signed to WWE, and basically, will we see that member have in the main event tonight? I kind of predicted it. I said that he might show up in the match. I thought maybe he would have showed up last night and helped Rock and Roman win, but maybe we'll see him tonight, and that's going to be even more, is how can Cody overcome the odds? That's going to be the story, and we are 5 minutes away. I'm going to post the link one more time on my Twitter account, but we are 5 minutes away from night 2. So I will be here all night through night 2 as we will find out whether Cody can finish the story. And kicking things off, I think, is Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. CM Punk on commentary. Is CM Punk going to get involved at some point during it? I was really hoping he was going to be the special guest ref, And WWE really harkened back to SummerSlam 1997, where Sean, where Punk can play the villain role and inadvertently costs Seth the title, and then he has to reluctantly count the three for Drew McIntyre. I definitely think we're going to get a triple threat match between the three with Punk, Rollins, and McIntyre. Because if Punk is healthy for SummerSlam, I think you could do a triple threat match there. Just we're minutes away from WrestleMania Night 2 kicking off. So leave your comments below, your predictions below. Let me know who you think is going to win tonight. Man, I agree with Big E, man. All us Cody crybabies, we are counting on Cody Rhodes to finish his story tonight. Otherwise, we're just going to be crying again for a whole other year if Cody cannot finish the story. Wade, if the same thing happens again, then Cody Rhodes is dead as a babyface. Like, literally, we just will not be invested in him winning the championship if he loses tonight. I love JBL. Oh, man. Boo. Boo. No, JBL, shut up. We cannot go on much longer with this for another year. We cannot go on for this another year. We need the bloodline. We need this story to end tonight. And will this work? There we go. Alright, I just sent out the link again on my Twitter. Guys, if for anybody's out there watching, thank you so much for tuning in. This is my second ever live stream I've done. I live streamed the Royal Rumble. Tonight, I am live streaming WrestleMania Night 2, and CM Punk is coming out for his role as a commentator for Night 2 as he commentates this opening match between between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. He does have that cast on his arm, so obviously he may not get involved here, but we'll see. But y'all, can I just say that this is, if you think about 10 years ago, and I did a cool retrospective with my friend Brian. We talked about kind of getting choked up here over CM Punk being in WrestleMania again. But CM, we talked about it. Me and my friend Brian, we talked about what it was like to be at WrestleMania 30. We talked a little bit about it, the retrospective of it, and CM Punk walked out of WrestleMania. Walked out of the Royal Rumble in 2014, and now, we thought he would never come back. He went to AEW. He made his big return there. And hold on. Yeah, see, Triple H is doing the voiceover for the new opening credit. Holy crap, he's really taken over. Like I said, this is like what the old classic stuff you watch on Peacock, and you hear Vince McMahon doing the intros for the pay-per-views. Now you hear Triple H doing this. He's doing the new intro for it. But CM Punk being a part of WrestleMania again. Like, we thought that would never happen. And he walked out, 10 years ago, and then he got fired on his wedding day by WWE. And now he's back 10 years later. Obviously, he was supposed to have been a part of this opening match here between Seth Rollins, as it was supposed to be Seth versus CM Punk. But for whatever reason, it worked. Like, this whole, wrestling has a funny way of working things out. We talk about Cody Rhodes giving up his spot. The fans were like, no, we want Cody to finish his story. Bailey! We talk about Cody wanting to finish his story. The fans didn't want Cody to just give up his spot to The Rock. And okay, I might have to do like a counter here to see how many times they say Chili in Philly. But, for me, it was insane. It's still kind of insane to me. Like, CM Punk even returned to WWE. But, yeah, we're getting ready to start night 2. I'm going to shut up here. And, you can join me for my live reactions. And as the show happens, leave your comments below. What do you guys think of the show? And, I'll try to chat with you guys in the chat box as things happen. So, yeah, I feel like that kind of gave a stipulation added to his match against Chris Jericho, but that definitely gave away the fact that Cody was going to win. But we'll see. We'll see what happens if he wins or not. But I'll be here all night waiting to see what happens as we get to the main event of night 2. And LA night, yeah. No Vince McMahon, no Kevin Dunn. I love all the new production changes that WWE has made since Kevin Dunn has been left and let go of WWE essentially. And I love the new production stuff that WWE has been doing with their shows ever since Kevin Dunn. H is completely in control. No McMahon influence. There's no Kevin Dunn. Everything about it is brand new. And we are kicking things off night 2. The Hater of the Year, Drew McIntyre, will challenge Seth Rollins in the opening contest of night 2. CM Punk was on commentary. We'll see if there's any interaction between the three. But obviously, continuing Seth Rollins heading into this match because, that was a brutal match. And you talk about, like I said, it was a 44-minute match. So we'll see. I'll see Tom Rossi. There he is. Hey, made on the TV. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. They're starting off with Stephanie McMahon tonight. I thought maybe Triple H would have came out again. But wow. Wow. We go back to everything that happened with Vince and the behind the scenes stuff with WWE and Stephanie McMahon left. We thought maybe she was getting out, but now she's back and she's making her surprise appearance here at WrestleMania 40 to kick off night 2. This is interesting. I thought her being at the Hall of Fame, I thought, especially with the way they keep referring to Triple H now as Paul Levesque, I thought maybe that's how they're going to start referring to Stephanie. We see Stephanie McMahon now in the ring. It's a nice little surprise, and I wonder if they're going to start referring to her as Stephanie Levesque now. Maybe they want to get away from the whole McMahon name completely. I need a counter to see how much they bring up the weather.
for its own reason. But I think WrestleMania 40 might be the one that I am the most proud of. Because this is the first WrestleMania of the Paul Levesque era.
See, so I told you, they really want you to know that Triple H is in charge. I don't know if y'all have been on WWE Shop, and I know Stephanie's talking, but like they even have a like I'm a Paul Levesque guy on WWE Shop. So if you don't haven't noticed by now, it's the Paul Levesque era in WWE.
So, if I may steal a line and ask you a question, Kelly, are you ready? No. Philadelphia and around the world, and I said, are
You ready? Hell yeah, we are.
then without further ado, let's kick off night 2 of WrestleMania!
Oh, nice. That pipe, they're playing Piper's theme here, aren't they? I think they don't. I think they are. Oh man, I was kind of hoping we get Broken Dreams, but maybe Drew will switch his theme song after this. But if when you listen to the lyrics of Broken Dreams, like it fits perfectly into the whole feud with Drew and Punk and Rollins. So it kind of sucks that he's not bringing it back yet, but maybe he will at some point. We know Clash of the Castle is coming up in June. Is Drew going to be the champion going into Clash of the Castle? We're about to find out. Man, man, this is a cool entrance. You got you got all the kilts, all the men in kilts, and you got the swords up in the air. Man, this is a cool entrance. I like it. They always bring out the big guns when it comes to the WrestleMania entrances. So you knew there had to be something special for this match. Maybe Seth will have something up his sleeve. Last year Seth had they tried to do the sing along with the crowd singing a song, but nobody really got it until they realized until like a little bit into the entrance when the conductor was like, "Hey, this is like was trying to conduct the crowd to sing Rollins' song." But maybe we'll get a little bit better entrance this year from Seth. Ooh, nice little pyro there with fire coming from the ring post. Ooh, ooh. Punk is ready with the pipe bomb. This is going to be some interesting commentary for this match. Bobby Roode? Hmm. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I said Seth might have a big entrance, and he does. Wow. You know, they're in Philadelphia, but this feels like an entrance more so for like if they were in New Orleans for WrestleMania. Yeah, that felt like more like a entrance Seth would do at a New Orleans WrestleMania. Like I could even see that being at like a Las Vegas WrestleMania where you get like wow, Seth Rollins has been champion for 316 days. What's that damn number again? 316. It's funny. Seth is making. I want to talk about a little bit about this. As Seth is making an entrance, but today is day 1,316 of Roman Reigns' historic title run. Seth Rollins has been champion for 316 days. Triple H sent out a tweet about tonight's show at 3:16 p.m. They really want you to know that there might be a certain Texas rattlesnake making an appearance tonight. This is like Mardi Gras, Michael Cole. This isn't New Year's. Oh. You know what this also reminds me of? The Rosebud's entrance. Oh yeah, Punk's like, I'm injured, I can't high five. That's funny. Yeah, this reminds. Yeah, what was that? Adam Rose. Yeah, it was Adam Rose, right? Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Adam Rose and the Rosebuds entrance. This is what this reminds me of. But yeah, I mean, WWE goes all out with their entrances for WrestleMania. This is good entrance for Seth Rollins, but like I said, I think this was more fitting at a New Orleans WrestleMania, or even like a Las Vegas, where you see, if you've been to Las Vegas, you go up and down the strip and you see like performers up and down the strip, and that's what this entrance kind of reminds me of. That's where like it feels more fitting for like Las Vegas or even New Orleans. Whew.
Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the world heavyweight champion, Seth Freakin'!
Can I just say before this match starts, if you haven't seen Samantha Zarbin's calling the end of announcing Sami Zayn as the Intercontinental Champion, y'all gotta watch that like at some point because that was absolutely incredible. Oh, Claymore! 1, 2. Oh, we almost had a quick match. Drew almost ended the match early. Oh my God! Is this going to end quick? Oh, Rollins smart. He got out of the ring. Woo! I thought we were going to have a Daniel Bryan moment there. I thought Seth was going to, Drew was going to Claymore him right out of his boots. Just, whew. Seth is not 100%. That is for sure. Oh, jeez. Jesus. Yeah, this match needs to be just Drew taking advantage of Seth being beat down from the bloodline. And now he's grabbed somebody's phone. Wait, was it? Did he like Snapchat? What was he doing with that person's phone? But man, that would have been a hell of a way to start WrestleMania. If Drew would have hit that 1, 2, 3, and we had a Daniel Bryan moment. Oh, jeez, Jesus! Drew is just tossing Seth around the ring. Oh, here we go. Oh, staring down CM Punk. Almost. Almost a future shock DDT. Pedigree! Damn! Oh, Seth might have hurt his knee there. That knee that last night that got hurt during the match in the main event last night. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here because Drew's been focused on Punk. Seth's been focused on the bloodline. Stop. Is that going to be it? 1. No, okay, yep. That ain't it yet. Whew. I would say I agree with what Michael Cole just said. This is a great way to start off the match. Start off the match on the first night or night 2. Because, I mean, we had the Claymore by Drew to start off like right away. I thought that was it. I thought Drew was going to win right there. Seth going for another pedigree. Oh. Ooh.
Drew has not been able to wrestle the title away from Seth. Can it happen tonight? As a former world heavyweight champion, you have to go through the mind right now of Seth freaking Rollins in this situation. Listen, Seth wants to prove everybody wrong. It's probably like he don't get along with a little bit too similar. I can't say that I would have done the same thing in his position. Main eventing WrestleMania, yeah, I'm going to take a swing at that. But he might be striking out here.
Ooh.
He cannot go toe-to-toe.
Ooh.
Scottish psychopath. Scott Blue.
Ooh. Oh. Ugh. Ooh. Man, I wonder if we're going to see Damian Priest here try to cash in his We'll see if Damian tries to cash in here. We know that the Money in the Bank briefcase is looming. We know Damian Priest is looming. The Judgment Day no longer have those tag team titles. So I imagine Damian Priest wants to leave WrestleMania with a title. Should he cash in here in this match? Oh. Nice little reversal there. And another one. Pedigree. Ooh, Drew kicked at the last second. Both men have had near falls here in this match. This is good. It's been a good match so far, y'all. Here we go. Stop. Whew. Both men. I'm starting to lean that Damian might come out here. I feel like, to me, that's what they're building up to because both men are hurt. I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like that's what they're building to. I don't know. Comment below if you think Damian will cash in here tonight in this match coming up at some point. Seth going to the top. Seth going to the top rope here. Kind of super finisher. Oh, no. Oh, Seth ducked out of the way. Oh, nope. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, future shock DDT. 1, 2. Ooh, that was a good sequence there. Seth missing the stomp, Drew missing the Claymore, leading into the future shock DDT. That was a good sequence. Yes, this is awesome. This is a great way to start night 2. Again, let's see if Damian Priest does come out here tonight. Oh, he's mocking Punk now. Have to go to sleep. Is he going to try the GTS here? Uh-oh. Drew's going to try it. Is he going to try the GTS? Oh, here we go. Oh, reversed. Oh, almost. Claymore again. That's it. Oh, close. Drew was almost a champion there. You can see it on his face. Drew is like, what do I have to do to put him away? Whew. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling Damian might cash in. I don't know. The longer this match goes, I feel like we're getting a cash in. So we're going to the outside. Bro, don't worry about CM Punk. Oh, he's taking the announce table apart. Okay, what happened? They need the monitors to watch the show, but okay, I guess they don't. Oh. Oh, good reversal there by Seth. Drew was trying to powerbomb him to the table. Didn't work. Ooh. Oh, now the Spanish announce table's torn apart. Oh, stop on the announce table. Seth is. Punk is being so animated on commentary. I kind of wish he was still a special guest. Claymore out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh, Seth kicked out again. Yeah, definitely think we're getting a cash in. Because the longer this match goes, the more I feel like Damien's going to cash in. Yeah, if he tries another Claymore and Seth takes out, I think Drew is going to lose it. That's it. And we have a new World Heavyweight Champion to kick off night 2. Drew McIntyre. All right, now do we see Damian Priest? I keep telling my friend, Damian Priest is the dumbest Money in the Bank holder ever. Drew finally gets to win a world title in front of fans. It took him 4 years, but he finally does it. He finally has his moment in front of the fans. Finally. But will there be a cash in? Will there be a cash in? Yeah, because Damian just coming out and taking this away from him would be exactly what this match needs. Yeah, Drew has finally done it. It took him 4 years, but Drew has finally won a world title in front of fans. Okay, I like that show of respect there between Seth and Drew. Seth is kind of like he's crying, but he's like just the emotion on his face. Like he's telling Drew that, hey, you're the man now. You were the better man tonight. Drew is your new World Heavyweight Champion to kick off night 2 of the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Took him 4 years, but he did it. He got his moment in front of the fans. Took him 4 years, but hey, he finally got it. Connection here in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. You think he's more happy he won it in front of fans, or is he more happy he won it in front of his wife? We had a moment last night when Sammy won the Continental title. He hugged and kissed his wife, and Drew having that moment with his wife, and now he's focused on CM Punk. Oh yeah, if you don't think Drew hasn't signed a new contract yet, trust me, he has. There ain't no way they would be teasing a feud with CM Punk. Congratulations. Have fun taking selfies on the internet with it. Damn. Oh! Oh, shit. CM Punk is attacking Drew. Oh. Oh, he just took the arm brace off. Uh-oh. Wait. Now, yeah, we're getting there, right? Oh my gosh, it's going to happen. No way. And Punk is going to be the reason that Drew didn't get his moment. He got his moment. Is Damien. Oh, he just took out Drew with the briefcase. Oh my gosh. He's cashing in. We have a cash in, ladies and gentlemen. Another world title match. Dude, oh my gosh. Damien. I was just going on about Drew finally getting his moment in front of the fans. He just had it taken away from him. And all because of CM Punk. So is Drew really the baby, the heel in all this? Oh my gosh, what a way to start the night. We have two new world champions. Holy crap. Drew McIntyre beat Seth for the title, and then he was focused on CM Punk, and then that allowed the cash in to happen. What a moment. And the Judgment Day is celebrating. Drew thought he had his moment, but it was, in fact, his Judgment Day. Holy moly. Yeah. Drew is going to get his moment back at Clash of the Castle. Oh, man. CM Punk, the way Punk is just mocking Drew right now. Woo. Ooh, I know a lot of people are speculating that, man, if Cody Rhodes would have won and Damian Priest would have cashed in on Cody, like, no way. World Heavyweight Champion. The kick-off night two of WrestleMania. Wow, what a moment. If that's what we have to kick off night two, cannot wait to see what the rest of this night has in store for us. As I will be here live through the conclusion of night two. So make sure to comment below. Comment in the comments. What do you think of Drew getting cash in on?
Oh, yes. The word sport. That's a good word. Studios is not a word. Studios is a word. It's like our word. What do you mean? That's not a word. The cereal we created, we came out of a giant box of WrestleMania. There's a picture of it in your life.
Man, what a way to start night two. Drew winning the title, losing it in a cash in to Damian Priest. But here is the bloodline: Rock, Roman Reigns, Jimmy, Solo, the newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame, Paul Heyman, in tow tonight. Gosh, I gotta say, I'm so sick of all these dumb ads at this point. Like the ads on the freaking ring post, around the barricade. Man, I'm just so sick of all these ads at this point. But we got a 6-man Philadelphia street fight next. And I don't really care for this match too much, so I'll react to it, but I'm just not really invested in a story perspective.
And now, please welcome your special guest commentator, WWE Hall of Famer, Snoop Dogg!
Oh, we got a Snoop Dogg appearance. All right, that works. But his cousin Mercedes is in AEW.
And a second-hand functioning from Michael Cole. This Medikit tonight is brought to you by Xfinity. Delivering a steady, reliable connection to WrestleMania all weekend long.
The amount of ads, freaking sponsor plugs, is getting on my nerves.
All over the world. Snoop Dogg, CM Punk joining us on commentary the first two matches tonight. Hey, Snoop, good to see you, man. Happy birthday back at Earth, pal. Please welcome your special guest referee for the Philadelphia Street
Wait,
Fight, WWE Hall of
since when do we have a special? Nice. Okay. This is cool. We got Bubba Ray Dudley being the special guest referee. Which, by the way, that's on day 24. Make sure you buy the game today to play that. Woo! Wait, did they announce this beforehand, or did I miss something here? Maybe because I didn't really care too much for the match, but yeah, I knew this was the ECW tribute match here, but we got Bubba Ray Dudley being a special guest referee for this Philadelphia street fight.
Last year at WrestleMania. We're going to talk more about that. I got left this year, too. We call that a two-piece for the fist. Introducing first, accompanied by Stone and Paul Ellering, AOP, and Karen Cross, the final testament! This one's a real deal. It's a special night for every member of the final testament, all appearing for the very first time on the grandest stage of the card, including
Yeah, maybe for this match will be like, you know, better than I think it was going to be. Or, like I said, I didn't really care too much with the storyline of the feud to this build, but, maybe this match will surprise me here and it'll actually be a good match. But just had Damian Priest cash in and become champion. I can see this being like the cooldown match before the next match. We got the cups. We got the red solo cups coming down. No. No, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley. Oh, this Snoop Dogg on commentary is going to provide some interesting comments for this match. We're a PG show, Snoop Dogg, so just make sure we're talking the green you're talking about is money, not the other type of green. Yeah, I feel like they added Bubba Ray as special guest ref to try to make this or make the fans more interested in the match, but I don't just think fans care too much about it, but we'll see. We got tables already. Tables. Street Profits getting tables out quick. Maybe this will be a quick match here. And what is that sponsor on the freaking bull on the aprons there? Some kind of juice. Oh, oh Jesus! We got AOP and Karrion Cross just smacking the living hell out of Bobby Lashley with kendo sticks. Ooh, yeah, that kendo stick just broke. Ooh, uh oh. Jesus. The back of Bobby's neck on the chair. Ouch. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, they're just beating the crap out of anybody with kendo sticks. Oh, Montez. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Montez, you tried to jump and get hit with a kendo stick. You should have stayed on the outside. Yeah, you might need some new kendo sticks there, buddy. Uh-oh. It's over? Oh. Are they going to win? Oh, Jesus, now the women are getting involved. Scarlett and B-Fab now getting involved in the match. Well, you knew this was a street fight, but still. Who cares? It's all legal. Street fight means anything's legal. What are the fans chanting? Someone comment, leave a comment, and you can hear what the fans are chanting there. Maybe because they're not as invested in the match as I am. Okay, Ginger and Juice. That's what the sponsor is. Okay. Oh, Jesus! Almost took out the cameraman there. Woo! Montez almost actually missed him completely. He almost flew into the stands. He almost went too high, almost. Oh, chair shots. Well, you know Snoop Dogg's gonna get involved. Has to get involved, right? I mean, it's the only reason why he's out there, right? Oh, onto the chair. Lashley looking for the hurt lock. Oh, no. It's over. Oh, Scarlett getting involved again. Ooh. Oh, this match is broken down. Now Paul Ellering getting involved. Oh, Prefab just took Scarlett to the table. Yes, Snoop Dogg, they just broke the table. Oh, in the middle of the ring, right on the Prime bottle. The Prime bottle sponsorship. In the middle of the ring. Okay, what are they saying? What are they saying? Uh-oh. Marion, don't worry about Bubba Ray. Don't worry about him. There's a 2 count. Oh, no. Oh, man, we better get Devon. Come on, man. We know both the Dudleys are oh, no. Spear! Oh, yeah. Oh God. 2, 3, hit the table. Tables. Oh, come on, man. Can we at least gotten Devon in this match too if we were going to do all this? Well, I will say I didn't care for this match in the beginning, but Bubba Ray being involved made me more interested in the match. So WWE did his job. Got me interested in this match. Are we going to see a 3? Oh, never mind. That table just said screw off. Oh. Just get another table. Find another table that will hold him. Now, will this table actually hold up? Oh, Jesus. Snoop Dogg. Wrong brand. That's an NXT. Now, will this table hold up here? Will this table break? Don't break. Don't break. Okay, here we go. All right, that table didn't break this time. That's it. Ooh, that was a fun little match. That was a fun little match. Definitely better than I thought, but then again, like I said, I don't really care too much for it. But this is that was a little fun match. You know, a little cool down match, but you know they got their spots in. You got Bubba Ray out there. And you got some cool little throwback to ECW. So fun little match. Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop. Okay, that was the sponsor of the match. Okay. Aprons, but that's what it was. Gin and Juice. Snoop Dogg's sponsor. Ooh. Oh man, I really hope they do something with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley after this, because man, he deserved better to be than being in a feud with Karrion and AOP. Maybe the Street Profits will go after the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, A-Town Down Under. But man, I kind of wish we got Devon for this match. You know, if you're going to do the ECW stuff, like, you know, with Bubba Ray, like, where's Devon? You know, as they take a look back from the main event last night, you know, it's already been a crazy night one already. Damian Priest is the new World Heavyweight Champion. He cashed in. Uh, Drew McIntyre focused way too much on CM Punk. He was mocking him at the end after he beat him, and then Damian taking that away from him. Like, you know, already a great way to start off night two. But I mean, again, they're showing the highlights from the main event last night. 44 minutes that match was. 44 minutes. You know, everybody said, "Oh, The Rock can't do a singles match." Well, you know what? Guess he can't do a full match no more. He's too old. Guess what? The Rock proved everybody wrong. 2, 3. Yep, Michael Cole said it best. Cody is screwed tonight.
Congratulations on your Hall of Fame session. I answering this question. Okay, so last night, after Roman Reigns and The Rock were victorious in a match, it was determined that tonight would be Bloodline Rules between Cody and Roman Reigns. Can you please tell us exactly what Bloodline Rules are? Come on! What are Bloodline Rules? Bloodline Rules tailor anything that are determined by the tribal people find the boss and the wise man to be Bloodline Rules. No disqualification, no count out, one fall from that neatly, positively declarative finish. Man is announced as the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, and the other man goes home to his wife, Randy. Tonight, Kayla live in Philadelphia, Roman Reigns and Bloodline.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cody Rhodes' final chance to finish the story.
Yeah, just remember, if Cody loses tonight, he cannot challenge for the title ever again. More ads. This is annoying as hell. This is more annoying as hell to have ads like y'all be getting. Yeah, it's funny. I was playing. Actually, I was playing 2K24 before I went live here tonight for night 2, and I'm not a my faction guy. I've never liked these card collecting modes, but I can see why people have actually liked these modes. My faction team. If you play Madden, like I can see why there's so much of a draw. Why people enjoy that mode and snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Huh? Hey, night. Yeah. And the Slim Jim car. Now, funny thing is, this car was actually. Well, the funny thing is, I think a while back this car was stolen, like legitimately. I think. Yeah. It looks like it's gonna be LA Knight and AJ Styles next. Yeah. What is this, a commercial or this part of the hype package for Knight versus Styles? Okay, this is part of the package for AJ versus LA Knight. For a second, I thought we were getting like an ad featuring LA Knight in it, but I was thinking, wait a minute, another ad? Holy crap. Mm. Oh. Oh. Ooh. LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight's first WrestleMania. The fact that he was kept off the WrestleMania card last year, like literally his name is LA Knight, and you keep him off the WrestleMania card that was in LA, still baffling to me. These ads are gonna kill me. I'm about to make a video after WrestleMania talking about the annoyance of these ads. Well, AJ Styles hinted that he might have a new theme song tonight, so we'll see in a second here. Maybe he will have a new theme song. Hey, I'll be in London for AEW All In. Uh, get to experience that London crowd. Oh, this is a remix of his theme song. Okay. Interesting. AJ Styles got a new theme song for WrestleMania. And this match is starting right off the bat. LA Knight just not wasting no time. Yeah, see, this is why this should have been the Philadelphia Street Fight. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's why it doesn't make sense. This is a straight up one-on-one match. Oh, AJ goes right over the top rope. Oh, face first into the commentator's desk. Well, good thing they fixed that in time after Drew made a mess of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's hammering away. Ooh, ooh. Styles is down. Man, that is kind of crazy to believe. Michael Cole just said this is AJ Styles' eighth WrestleMania. Like, it doesn't feel like AJ has been a part of that many WrestleManias. But, I mean, that's crazy to think about. Ooh. Ooh, Styles working on the knee of LA Knight. Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. AJ Styles debuted in WWE in 2016, and his first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 32. So, I mean, after this is his eighth WrestleMania appearance, especially when you think AJ Styles was in TNA, he was in went to New Japan, and he was gone for doing all that stuff for so long, and the fact that it's his eighth WrestleMania is quite impressive. Yeah, it looks like from what I'm reading, while the match is going on, I'm looking into what AJ's new theme song. Looks like it was a remix of his old theme song. Um, looks like it was a remix. Let me see. Trying to find more, but anyway, what in the world is trending on Twitter right now? Y'all, I am not kidding. Damian Priest. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I'm gonna try my best here, but like if you look here on Twitter, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says trending bisexual Undertaker, and that's literally a reference to Damian Priest. I'm looking at this, going, I'm trying to pull up the something about AJ Styles theme song, and I literally see the terminology of bisexual Undertaker trending on Twitter. Like, what in the world? Like, I don't like. Since when did we start calling that for Damian Priest that? I don't know. Oh, the LA Knight face first into the corner here. I'm trying to find more on AJ Styles' new theme, but it sounds like it was a remix. At least that's from what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's a weird trend on Twitter right now during WrestleMania. Um, LA Knight just knocked AJ off the corner. But can you imagine being Damian Priest? You just won the world title, and literally you're being called bisexual Undertaker. Like I don't even know who started that trend, but whoever did, you got it trending. You got it trending on Twitter. I don't know how or why, but that's Twitter. I mean, some of the dumbest hashtags people will start and somehow will trend. That's just funny to me. Knight going to the top. No! Woo! From the top rope. A German suplex from the top rope. Oh, no, AJ kicks out. Ooh. Man. Oh, look at that height. Look at that hang time there in the air by Knight to stop in Styles. Guys, you got the Prime bottle in the ring, and it kind of blends into the mat almost, and then you got the Slim Jim sponsorship on the outside on the barricade. Like, man, all these sponsors are getting on my nerves. Oh, is LA Knight going to tap out here? Come on, LA. Come on, hang in there. LA Knight. Are they chanting? Are they chanting, oh, LA Knight? Is that what they're... I think that's what they're chanting. LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight. LA Knight. Is Knight going to get back into this match? I'm still trying to find some stuff on AJ's theme. I think it is a remix. Oh, knee to the ring post. Uh-oh, he's on that knee pad. What's he got in mind? Oh! Oh! Ooh. Things are getting personal now. Knight just pulled up the ring apron. We'll see. Oh. Is he going to hit it? Is he going to try to hit him with a power bomb? Oh, nope. Oh! 2. Is LA Knight going to be counted out here? Referees count as 5, 6. This is a man in a count out here. 8, 9. Oh, barely. Knight just barely beat the count of 10. Whew. And you can tell the referee had to stop to make sure Knight got back in the ring. Going for a phenomenal forearm. Oh, 450. Oh, blocked. Boo. Yeah. Boo. Yeah. Boo. Yeah. Boos in the yeah. It's going back and forth here. LA Knight, AJ Styles here. And a pretty good match so far. I think they definitely needed this match to be the Extreme Rules stipulation match. The Philadelphia Street Fight. I think it fit more for this feud. Oh, LA. Oh. Tried a phenomenal forearm. Did not work. Oh, nope. 1, 2. Oh. He's trying to go for a Styles Clash. LA Knight blocked it. Oh. Trying it again. Trying it again. Oh, the Knight just knocked him off the rope. That's it. BFT. Yeah. LA. Knight. Yeah. First. There it is. New streak. LA Knight. A new WrestleMania streak has been born. Let's go with it. But this feud is definitely not over, though. Because this is definitely not over yet. I will say I do like how they incorporate Randy Savage's voice into the Slim Jim commercials, and we get a little throwback with that. But these commercials, this is the ads are just annoying as hell to me. Good match. Good match for what it was. I think it definitely would have been enhanced with an extreme stipulation like the Philadelphia Street Fight. I think would have worked better for here, especially with the build up. When you had LA Knight throw, get arrested on AJ Styles' house. So, I mean, I think we might get that if we get like an Extreme Rules pay per view coming up. We might get a rematch between the two with an extreme stipulation. But yeah, guys, leave a comment in the chats. What are your thoughts on WrestleMania Night 2 right now? Let me know what you thought of Night 1 as well. We got a W Shop ad going on here. So far, can't complain too much. Triple H's first WrestleMania, Night 1 was a success. I think Night 2 has been off to a great start, so I think it's only going to get better. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, they're bringing back King of the Ring. They were supposed to bring this back last year, but they changed to the Night of Champions. Oh, King and Queen of the Ring, Saturday, May 25th. Wow, and they're doing SmackDown from Saudi Arabia too on Friday. Wow, that's huge. WWE continues their international expansion. I mean, we know the whole deal with Saudi, but with Saudi Arabia, but I mean, SmackDown being in Saudi the night before King and Queen in the Ring, that's huge. I mean, that's just huge.
Welcome to the 2024 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. Tonight we gather to honor the extraordinary achievements of one of the most iconic figures in the history of WWE. The U.S. Express, Harry Whitman, and Michael Turner. So very exciting thing we got to do was be part of WrestleMania 1. I wish that our son would have been here.
Oh, don't make me cry now, WWE. Come on. Yeah, that was cool. I know a lot of people wanted Bray Wyatt to go into the WWE Hall of Fame, but obviously, the family wasn't ready for that. But I thought it was such a cool moment, for Mike Rotunda to do that with the Fireflies, and they played his theme. That was so cool. Bray would definitely go in the Hall of Fame, probably next year. But that was such a cool moment.
The legend amongst legends, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad lived up to his reputation as the greatest, and I know he would have been thrilled to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. My grandmother, Leah, she was a real trailblazer in the world. She was really able to change the game, and there was for not only so many wrestlers, but also so many women in the too as well. Thank you. The tribal chief doesn't happen if I'm not with the lifespan. Acknowledge the newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, Heyman.
You damn right I deserve it.
Paul Heyman, I think, gave the best Hall of Fame speech. The only way that Paul Heyman could. If y'all haven't watched that yet, go back on Peacock and do, because that speech was amazing, and it was just in typical Paul Heyman fashion too. So, oh yeah. Addiction. That's a spoiler.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Hall of Fame.
Good time. Yep, Paul Heyman tricks.
Accompanying our WWE Hall of Famer, Gerald Briscoe.
Of course, Heyman gets his own entrance. Yeah, leave a comment, but the comments in the chat. But here comes Heyman. But I feel like the Hall of Fame, like, you have to take away from anything, but does it feel like the Hall of Fame was kind of lacking this year? EC Dub, EC Dub, EC Dub. Heyman. Paul Heyman going into the Hall of Fame in Philadelphia is quite fitting.
Congratulations to the 2024 class of the WWE Hall of Fame.
On the road to WrestleMania 30, WWE Superstar spends time with the community in Philadelphia.
Man, I'm really curious what they announced for WrestleMania 41. They still have not announced the location yet for WrestleMania 41. So, talk about Paul Heyman going into the Hall of Fame in Philadelphia. So we're going to see what uh, the Hall of Fame class will be next year if they do go to Minnesota, like it's rumored.
Maybe you need a Snickers. Crickets, I loved every second of it. Let's do it again, but better. Maybe you need a Snickers. Maybe you need a Snickers. Maybe you.
WrestleMania. Maybe you just need to stop showing all these damn ads and give us some freaking wrestling. Like, I remember when pay-per-views, like, you would literally just go from match to match to match. Now you get all these ads, and it just disrupts the flow of the pay-per-view, I feel like. I'm sorry, premium live events. Man, if y'all have not seen the Bray Wyatt documentary yet, y'all are missing out on it. But I will tell you to make sure you have tissues, 'cause it's a tearjerker when you get towards the end of it. And it was just so cool to see the process, Bray's creativity and everything that went into his characters, the Fiend, and everything he did. That was just incredible. It's definitely worth watching. I will say that. I know it's like light in my room, so this doesn't work as good. But I'm like waving my light, I turn my flashlight on my phone on. All right, here we go. Triple threat match. United States title. Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. We got the Prime bottle in the middle of the ring. Logan Paul is not going to lose after having all this sponsorship money go towards WWE to have Prime sponsor WWE. Right? Makes sense, right? I mean, LA Knight won the match that was sponsored by Slim Jim, so. Mm. Yeah, this has got a. Ooh, this is dangerous. RKO.
Let me remind you who showed this. This is not your stupid podcast. This is the Kevin Owens show. The Kevin same time. Owens fighting Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens operates on his own turf. He is more toughness, more flashing cuts than anyone. Logan, you will defend the United States Championship against Kevin Owens and Randy Orton in a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Such a simple triple threat. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. No triple match.
uh, Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, triple threats. The built-in does. Oh, close. You know, can I just say the WrestleManias? I mean, think about it, he had the match against Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 38. Talk about the tag team match last year with Kevin and Sammy beating the Usos. And then if he wins the US, had a great three trifectas of WrestleManias in a row. So we'll see if Kevin Owens can pull it out here. And what is Logan Paul sitting on? Is that a giant prime bottle? Is he live streaming his entrance? What the hit? Oh. Oh, okay, it's a truck. It's like a monster truck, maybe? Oh, it's like a regular pickup truck. Okay. Yeah, like I said, they go all out for the. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot, like squirt the fans with Prime. Yeah, KSI.